Hello, how are you today? Okay, so we've been looking at grammar and different topics under grammar. We've looked at oral English, we've looked at pronoun. Now today we're going to look at something very interesting. Okay, who can tell me what I'm doing? I'm dancing. It's an action. Okay, I just did something now. It's an action. Now we're going to be looking at an action word called verb. Do you get that? There are different actions, okay? If you're hungry and you're eating, it's an action. If you're sleeping, it's an action. If you're talking, it's an action, all right? But there is a word for it, verb. Let's look at what verb is all about. Okay, yes, we're still talking about verbs, that is action, okay? Let's read what we have here. A verb is an action or doing word. Remember, we're looking at the word verb. A verb is an action or doing word. It tells what people or things are doing. What am I doing right now? Yeah, I'm teaching, okay? However, not all verbs show action, but tells what state someone or something is. Did you get that part? I said not all verbs show action, but tells what state someone or something is. Now let's look at this. Action verbs. The verbs that indicate actions. We're looking at sleeping, crying. For example, we have that baby is crying. That baby is crying. Okay? This is action. The action here is what? Crying. Did you get that? I hope you don't cry all the time. Do you? No, you don't. That baby is crying. Now let's look at state of being verbs. State of being verbs. Are you looking at this? Can you read it together? Can you read it with me? Look at examples. Am, is, are, was, be, where. These verbs show the state of being. They're called state of being verbs. Let's look at this example. I am gifted. The state of being verb here is am. I am gifted. Are you? I am gifted. Okay, it's still an action, but it's a state of being verb. Yes, it's not something you could see as crying, laughing, but I know I am gifted. Okay, so this is a state of being verb. And let's go over to forms of verb. Are you with me? Are you sure? Okay, I'm not going to use Tom again. I think I should use Cassandra. Yeah. Okay, so we're looking at the forms of verbs. All right, are you there? We have regular verbs, irregular verbs, transitive verbs, intransitive verbs. We have verbs that change their form to express time. Okay, we'll be looking at them shortly. Let's take it one after the other. Regular verbs. Are you there? Yes, I know you are. What did I call you again? Cassandra. Right. Regular verbs. Let's go. They form their past and perfect tenses by adding ed. Okay, it may not sound ed when you combine it with the word. All right, let's look at examples. We have dance. The action, danced. Are you seeing it now? I didn't say danced, danced. Just ed. Smile. Smiled. Are you getting it now? Play. Played. Any verb you come across that has the past and perfect tenses with ed is a regular verb. Always remember that. Okay, so let's go to irregular verbs. Is the opposite of regular verbs. Okay, while irregular verbs form the past and perfect tenses by adding ed, the irregular verbs don't have ed. It could take another shape. For instance, look at the word eat. Eat. Eaten. Are you seeing it now? This is the perfect tense. Write. If you check the past tense of write, is wrote. Let me even use wrote. Let's use ate. I seen it now. Eat, ate. Oh, do you think we should write eat? Does it sound funny? Does it sound real? Does it sound cool? It's word. Eat, ate. Okay. Write and wrote. I meant to write wrote. Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing it now? Can you see the difference between this and this? While in regular verb we have ed. Here there's no ed there. Okay. Write and wrote. Fight and fought. You know what you're going to do for me? Why not, as you're looking at this, write down other examples. Think of something, okay? Use your active mind. Think of other things, other examples, and put it down. You can do it. Okay, let's go to transitive verbs. Are you there? Transitive verbs. They have subject, action, and object. Transitive verbs, e.g. For example, that's the e.g. there. The man shut the door. The man shut the door. The man here is the subject. Shut is the action, and the door is the object. This is a transitive verb. So whenever you see a sentence like this, you should be able to bring out the subject, the action, and the object from it. Now we'll go to intransitive verbs. Intransitive verbs have subject and action, but no object. Okay, do you get that? They have subject and action, but no object. For example, we have the baby cried. The baby cried. What is the object here? The subject is the baby. The action is cried. No object. The girl screamed. The girl here is the subject. Screamed is the action. Where is the object? This is an intransitive verb. Are you there? Okay, we're going to be looking at the other forms of verb. Okay, that changes verbs that shows or expresses time. Are you there with me? All right. Okay, so remember transitive and intransitive, subject, object, and action for transitive verbs, then subject and action for but no object for intransitive verbs. Now look at this. Verbs can change form to express different times. Okay, it can change its form to express different times. For example, we have the present. We're looking at the present. I sleep at 9 p.m. every day. This is a verb. Remember that? I sleep at 9 p.m. every day. It's showing something that happens in the present. Now, what happened in the past? I slept at 9 p.m. yesterday. The verb here is slept. Remember, when did it happen? It was yesterday. Okay, it has changed its form to express different times. Progressive. I am sleeping. I am sleeping. And then let's look at the future. I will sleep. These are verb forms expressing different times. So that is it about verbs. Remember, it's an action or a doing work. However, we have verbs that shows or indicates the state something or someone is. We have words like I, am, is, are, was, were, and etc. Hope you enjoyed this class. Did you find anything difficult? Go through this step again. Believe me, you will understand it better. But if you do not understand it, if you are finding it very difficult, if you are confused in any way, you know what to do. Get back to us using the WhatsApp number rolling on your screen, and believe me, we will attend to you. So I will be glad to attend to you. Okay, so that is it for today. I will see you next time. Bye bye.